Do I just need a bit of blusher? I think I do. Oh, vanity. Okay. Hi guys, happy Sunday. By the time you watch this, I will have just landed in New York, where I'm headed to see Bobbi and work on a project for a couple of days. So a really exciting weekend ahead. And next weekend, actually, I'm off to Austria. Now, I'm in Austria because my husband, Simon, is doing an Ironman triathlon. I know, bonkers, I hear you say. For those of you that don't know, an Ironman consists of I think it's a 2.2 mile swim, 112 miles on the bike, followed by a marathon. But he's doing it for a great cause. He's raising money for Cancer Research UK, and he and I have undertaken challenges every year since we lost my beautiful mummy, and it's 5 years this year, so this is his effort to raise funds for Cancer Research UK. I'll put a link along the bottom to his Just Giving page, but this means I will be manically getting a video for you ready for when I get back from New York, ready for next Sunday, which a friend of mine will post for me. But fingers crossed, I have a cunning plan for a really fun video to film for you while I'm in New York. So fingers crossed, all of that goes ahead. Now, I said last week that I was going away, and a couple of you asked if I could show you what I take in my travel bag, and I thought, what a brilliant idea. So that's exactly what I'll do. In fact, my makeup is the only thing I've packed thus far. Nightmare. I really procrastinate when it comes to packing. I think I pack best under pressure, but I also know what I'm like. I will panic and pack most likely every item of clothing I own, and considering I'm going for kind of 4 days, that's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, I'm digressing. So when I travel, which I do a fair amount, I really like to break up my makeup into separate makeup bags just for ease. So this one, which is my biggest makeup bag, this, I love my initials by the way, thanks Jay. This carries all my base product and face colour. Then in my Diddy one, I carry all my eye colour. So this has my Longwear cream shadow sticks, gel liners, mascaras and brow gel, and that way I'm not having to root around in the bottom of my big bag for things like my gels. However, shall I talk you through first my most elegant of bags, and this is the skincare bag that I take with me on the flight, because yes ladies, even 6.5, 7 hours in an aeroplane can be really detrimental to one's skin, mine especially. So I will fly makeup free. I'm completely unashamed to do that, and I will keep hydrating my skin throughout the flight. So in my bag I have Bobbi Brown lip balm. Again, I can't fly without it. I will have this in my bag and I'll apply it every hour or so just to keep my lips hydrated. I then have in here my extra repair serum. I love to fly with this. It is only 30 mils, so fine to go on the plane. I love it because not only is the serum feeding my skin with loads of vitamins, antioxidants, minerals, all the things that my skin needs to be nourished and healthy, but actually it's a bit hydrating too, so it starts that hydrating process. I also then carry my extra repair moisturising balm. Now this is really rich, but this combats that horrible in-flight dehydration that I so often feel, and actually the balm melts beautifully into the extra repair serum if I do that first. I also have my hydrating eye cream, and again I'll put this on throughout the flight, probably once an hour. I kind of just love the ritual, in all honesty, but I feel such significant benefit if I keep topping up my hydration throughout the flight. My gorgeous mini face oil, again that will be something that I pop on throughout the flight, coming when I've done all the other bits, and then can't resist a little bit of my face mist, and again just a little something to spritz to revitalise and refresh. It's actually great when you're just coming into land. You know, sometimes when you've been on a flight for a while and you're feeling a bit tired, a bit sluggish, and you've watched a bit of telly or films, and you just need a bit of a wake me up before you land. Spritz of that and you're on your way. Okay, so into my basics for travelling in this gorgeous bag. It's by Parker and Thatch, by the way, and it's by one of the best makeup bags I've ever had, because it's it's mucky, but it's really deep and really big. So for makeup-aholics like me, it's perfect. So in here I have a selection of rather unclean brushes, I hate to say, but a selection of the key brushes I need when travelling. Things like foundation and base I'll generally apply with my fingers, but I have the full coverage touch-up brush for topping up my under-eye concealer. I have just a plain eyeshadow brush, because I will take an eyeshadow palette with me. I have my brow groomer brush, which has my spoolie on one end and a definer on the other, so my brows look fab. And my bronzer brush. Oh, I wonder why, I hear you say. I've only got 3 bronzers in there for 4 days. My angled face brush, and then here I have a smoky liner brush. So those are my kind of brush essentials for travelling. Then inside I have, oh let me see, for my base I have Nude Finish tinted moisturiser. This is light to medium, and I have a beige skin foundation stick. So when I travel, as I said, my skin often gets a bit dehydrated, so I will often use tinted moisturiser with a bit of stick on top, so I don't see any texture to my skin. I then of course will be travelling with, where is it? I just had it. There we go. My Skin Weightless powder foundation. I'd open it, but I just broke it. And it's my own fault. I had it in my handbag and I threw my handbag down and it fell out of my handbag onto the pavement and smashed. It's not unusable. Look, it's totally usable. It's just not that pretty because it's a bit broken. So I'll use my Skin Weightless powder foundation to top up. Then I have a selection of powders. So Skin Weightless, which you know I love, and I use it when I want to add a bit more coverage. I then have my Nude Finish Illuminating Powder in Nude. So that's when I want to set my makeup, keep it looking fresh, and not have too much extra coverage. Then I wasn't lying when I said I had 3 bronzers in my makeup bag. So you know I love my bronzer. They do different things. So the first bronzer I'm travelling with is my medium bronzer. Now this is my pop it on over my base and give myself my colour, and that goes all around the top of my cheeks, top of the forehead, and a bit down the neck. I'm also taking with me though my Stonestreet Bronzer. Now this tone is just a little bit more golden, and sometimes I'll blend a bit of Stonestreet and a bit of medium in case my medium starts to look a bit too red. I'm just going to go and turn off my tumble dryer because it's beeping at me. Hang on. There we go. Soz about that. You don't need to listen to my tumble dryer beeping away. Okay, where did I get to? Yeah, so I add Stonestreet to my medium so it doesn't go too reddy. And then I'm also taking with me my Antigua. Now this is one of the Illuminating bronzers, and I've talked about it being really brilliant for porcelain skins who want to add a bit of colour, but brown bronzers make them look brown. I love it as a blusher, and I don't know if I'll leave it in the video, but I did just top up my blusher with a bit of Antigua. It's really pretty, and I love it for its pinky golden glow. And then of course it wouldn't be a travel bag without a bronze shimmer brick. Not only does this give my skin a beautiful luster, but I love to use it for convenience on my eyes also. And that's not the only eye thing I have in there though. I will be taking, for sure, my, oh, how do I do this? My Nude on Nude eye palette. It's one of my all-time favourite palettes from Bobbi Brown. We did launch it earlier this year. If you're lucky, there may be some left, but it really is a fab selection of beautiful nude hues, and they're all matte, which is really nice. I love to create like a soft daytime smoky using cement and espresso. So, and I love the warmer colours, these guys, through the crease. So this is a brilliant travel essential. And then the only things left in this bag are, ooh, mental note to self, Hannah, no corrector. Oh, and I definitely can't go without corrector. So I will be adding my bisque corrector to that bag. But I have my beige concealing kit to keep my under eyes nice and bright. And then last but not least in that bag is some all over bronzing gel. And actually, I might put that in my aeroplane travel bag, because the amazing thing about this stuff is, well, on a flight, if you're feeling kind of tired and wan and a bit pale, if you pop to the loo before you land and just pop a bit over the top of the apples of the cheek, forehead, and blend it in, you just get that healthy, soft tan look when no other makeup is necessary. So actually I'm going to keep that out and add that to my aeroplane bag. So going into this little guy, I love my emergency beauty kit. So cute. I also love that it's bright yellow on the inside. Again, that's just an aside. And in here I have, as I said, kind of long wear product, eyeshadows and eyeliners. So first things first, 3 mascaras. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, we wanted this for some helpful advice about how to slimline travel makeup bags. There is reason for this. So, Smoky Eye Mascara. I love the volume and the fullness that this gives my lashes. But I also like to take with me the Intensifying Long Wear Mascara, because I like to do my lower lashes with it because it doesn't smudge or crease. And I'm going to be on set while I'm out there and I need my makeup to stay in place under pressure and stuff. And then, of course, my eye opening mascara. And that is in there because I can get instant mega lashes with said formula. Then, let's pick out the other bits. I'm also taking long wear eye base in medium. So that'll be for the days that I want to wear my Nude on Nude eyeshadows. That base just prepares the lid, evens out the tone, and then your eyeshadow can adhere to it and last all day. I have the Jet Long Wear Eye Pencil, and that is a brilliant, brilliant eyeliner. And I really like to use that on my waterline if I'm going out in the evening. So if Cass and I go for drinks or something, then that's a quick way of jazzing up your makeup. Then I've got 3 of my favourite long wear, oh, I don't know if I can show you all, 3 of my favourite long wear cream shadow sticks. And the colours I've got are Greige, let me do your little swatch, Greige, which is kind of, losing the name really, it's like a beigey grey with a little bit of a sheen, so I love that. Then Taupe, and Taupe is more of a kind of goldy, yellowy lid colour, and I love this on my eyelids because it's just a little bit deeper than the natural colour on my lid, so it gives me a really lovely natural look. But again, the joy of the long wear formula. And then probably the one I use the most, and that's the Rich Caviar. So you can see it's the top colour. It's a really, really, really dark brown, and I love for ease just to dot that along the root of my lashes and smudge with my ring finger, so it's a really quick very easy smoky eye. And finally, a blackest black ink liner, and this is one of our, this is our only actually at the moment, eyeliner pen. Oh, you see I'll do a couple of different stripes for you. Whoop! So yeah, just a classic long wear eyeliner pen. And I do that sometimes actually with the Nude on Nude eye palette. I've done a very natural eye, excuse me. I'll just do a very thin, slim liner at the root of the lashes. Then I just have my long wear brow gel. This is in Mahogany, I believe. And then, oh, Beach Bronze long wear cream shadow. Forgot I put that in there. Again, I love it for its ease and speed. Generally for use, I just pop my ring finger in and then buff all over my lower lid. And Beach Bronze is a beautiful soft bronze tone. Funny that. And then it wouldn't be my makeup bag without a black ink gel eyeliner. So one of the best eyeliners going, if you ask me. So I managed to unpack all the makeup that I had packed, but there is an insight into the kind of things that I take away with me. The key being loads and loads of moisturisers, not least for on the flight, but for when I get to whatever destination. As my skin acclimatises, it's a good idea to have an arsenal of products to draw from to ensure your skin doesn't suffer too much with the trials of flying and aircon, etc. Then with my base, it's a case of making sure I take a tinted moisturiser in case my skin is dehydrated, and then my classic powders, including my 3 bronzers, but remember they do different things. My medium is my classic warmth of colour. Stonestreet just tones it down if I've done a bit too much ready bronzer, and then the Antigua, which I use all the time as blush. Then for the eyes, as you've seen, I've taken all long wear cream shadow sticks, bar the Nude on Nude eye palette, purely because they're so quick, they're so easy, and they're long wearing. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that New York is a bit sunny, because as you will know, for those of you here in London, it feels a bit more like winter than summer. Come on, sun. So I want makeup that will last really well and not melt. Okay guys, that's all from me. I hope that was interesting, and I hope you've all had a great week. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Quick hello to everyone, and thank you to those of you who came to see me at the studio in Westfield this week. I had the best day with you all. Some of our chats were really emotional, some were really, really inspiring, and we certainly did loads of really fun makeup. And thank you to Ali and Diana who came into my jumping picture. You were brilliant. Yeah, but thank you to all of you who came. It was really, really fun. Have a great week, everyone, and look forward to my video next week, where I hope to have a very special guest for you. All right, loads of love. Take care. Bye.